Hey there, science fans! Welcome back to another fascinating journey into the wonders, and sometimes the dangers, of our incredible planet. Today, we're diving into a topic that's as thrilling as it is unpredictable. Most of us love a stable and predictable world, don't we? We go about our daily lives, trusting that the ground beneath our feet will stay solid and unmoving. Cities bustle, neighborhoods thrive, and parks fill with laughter, all under the comforting illusion of permanence. But deep beneath our feet, a very different story is unfolding. The Earth's crust is not a single unbroken shell, but a patchwork of massive plates, floating atop a sea of molten rock. These plates are in constant restless motion, shifting and grinding against each other in a slow, relentless dance that we rarely notice, until something dramatic happens. It's a world of constant motion, of gigantic slabs of rock colliding, pulling apart or sliding past one another. As they move, they build up colossal amounts of energy along fault lines. Energy that waits, sometimes for decades or even centuries, to be released. Then, in a heartbeat, that energy explodes. An earthquake. The ground shakes, buildings tremble, and the world as we know it can change in just a few seconds. It's a dramatic reminder that our planet is alive and always in motion. Earthquakes are a stark reminder of the powerful forces shaping our planet. They can topple buildings, shatter roads, and disrupt entire communities in the blink of an eye. The aftermath can be devastating, leaving behind a landscape forever changed, and people struggling to rebuild. They can strike without warning, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Emergency responders rush to help, and communities come together to support one another, but the scars, both physical and emotional, can last for years. One moment, everything is calm and ordinary. The next, the ground beneath us starts to tremble, buildings sway alarmingly, and panic sets in as people scramble for safety. It's a surreal experience that can leave even the bravest among us feeling powerless. The unpredictability of earthquakes is what makes them so terrifying. Unlike storms or floods, there's often no warning, no time to prepare or escape. The fear of the unknown keeps us on edge, reminding us that nature is always in control. We know earthquakes happen, and we understand the risks, but even with all our technology and research, we can't pinpoint exactly when or where the next big one will strike. Scientists work tirelessly, monitoring fault lines and studying seismic data, hoping to unlock the secrets of these powerful events. But for now, uncertainty remains. But don't despair. While we can't control the Earth's movements, we can learn from them. By understanding how earthquakes work and preparing ourselves and our communities, we can reduce the risks and stay safe when the ground starts to shake. Knowledge, preparation, and resilience are our best tools in facing the unpredictable power of earthquakes. So, what exactly causes these tremors that shake our world? Picture the Earth's outer layer like a giant jigsaw puzzle. These puzzle pieces are called tectonic plates, and they're constantly on the move, albeit very slowly, shifting a few centimeters each year. Where these plates meet, we find faults, which are breaks in the Earth's crust. As the plates push, pull, or slide past each other, stress builds up along these faults. Eventually, the stress becomes too much, and the rocks snap, releasing a burst of energy that travels through the Earth as seismic waves. These seismic waves are what we feel as shaking during an earthquake. The more energy released, the stronger the earthquake, and the more widespread the shaking. The strength of an earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. The higher the number, the more powerful the quake. Throughout history, the Earth has shaken with a force that has left entire cities in ruins and changed the course of countless lives. Earthquakes, sudden and unpredictable, have struck without warning, toppling buildings, shattering infrastructure, and leaving behind stories of heartbreak and resilience. These stories of devastation are not just tales of loss, but also of survival, adaptation, and the enduring human spirit. Each major earthquake serves as a stark reminder of the immense power of nature, a force that can reshape landscapes in mere moments. The aftermath is often a scene of chaos and sorrow, but also of communities coming together, neighbors helping neighbors, and the world watching in awe and sympathy. These events highlight the importance of understanding and respecting the natural world, and the need to prepare for the unexpected. One of the most infamous earthquakes in American history was the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Striking in the early morning hours, this magnitude 7.8 tremor violently shook the city, causing buildings to collapse and streets to split open. The destruction was immediate and overwhelming, with entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble in seconds. But the devastation did not end with the shaking. Fires, sparked by ruptured gas lines and broken chimneys, quickly spread throughout San Francisco. For 3 days, flames consumed what the earthquake had spared, leaving much of the city in smoldering ruins. Firefighters, often working with little water and few resources, battled heroically to save what they could. The tragedy of San Francisco underscored the critical importance of fire safety and emergency preparedness in earthquake-prone regions. It led to new building codes, improved firefighting techniques, and a greater awareness of the risks that follow a major quake. More than a century later, in 2011, the world watched in horror as Japan was struck by the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. This magnitude 9.0 quake, one of the most powerful ever recorded, unleashed a wall of water that swept across the Japanese coastline, obliterating towns and villages in its path. The tsunami, triggered by the violent shaking, surged inland with unstoppable force, flooding streets, carrying away cars and homes, and leaving behind a trail of destruction. Thousands lost their lives, and many more were left homeless, their communities forever changed by the disaster. The Tohoku disaster also brought to light the interconnectedness of Earth's systems, how an earthquake beneath the sea can trigger a tsunami that devastates entire regions. It highlighted the vital role of early warning systems, which, though not perfect, gave precious seconds for some to seek safety. Scientists and engineers continue to refine these systems, striving to save more lives in the future. These are just two examples among many. From the catastrophic 2008 Sichuan earthquake in China to the 2010 disaster in Haiti, earthquakes have left their mark on every continent. Each event brings stories of loss, but also of courage, of rescue workers risking their lives, of families rebuilding from the rubble, and of nations coming together to help those in need. While the devastation caused by earthquakes is undeniable, each tragedy teaches us invaluable lessons. Advances in engineering have led to safer buildings, scientific research has improved our understanding of seismic activity, and communities worldwide are better prepared to face the next big quake. Through these stories of devastation, we are reminded not only of nature's power, but also of humanity's resilience and determination to build a safer future. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could predict earthquakes with the same accuracy as we predict the weather? Scientists around the world are working hard to do just that, but it's a monumental task. You see, earthquakes originate miles beneath the Earth's surface, making them incredibly difficult to study directly. While seismologists have made great strides in understanding earthquake behavior, pinpointing the exact time, location, and magnitude of an earthquake remains a challenge. Despite the challenges, scientists are making progress. They use seismographs to detect tiny tremors that may precede a larger quake. They study historical earthquake patterns, looking for clues about future events. They even use satellites to monitor ground deformation that could indicate stress buildup along faults. However, predicting earthquakes with certainty remains elusive. The Earth's crust is incredibly complex, and the forces that drive earthquakes are still not fully understood. While we may not be able to predict earthquakes with pinpoint accuracy just yet, we're not caught completely off guard. Thanks to advancements in technology, early warning systems are giving people valuable seconds, even minutes, to take cover before the shaking starts. These systems rely on a network of sensors that detect the first waves of an earthquake, known as P waves. P waves travel faster than the more destructive S waves, giving people time to react. Japan, a country no stranger to earthquakes, has one of the most advanced early warning systems in the world. When an earthquake is detected, alerts are broadcast on TV, radio, and even sent to mobile phones. Mexico City also has a robust early warning system. Loudspeakers placed throughout the city blare an alarm, giving residents time to evacuate buildings and seek shelter. These systems, while not perfect, are saving lives and minimizing damage. Earthquakes are a fact of life in many parts of the world. From bustling cities built along fault lines to quiet rural communities nestled in seismic zones, millions of people live with the possibility of the ground shaking beneath their feet. While we can't prevent earthquakes from happening, we can take meaningful steps to reduce their impact on our lives and our communities. By understanding the risks, being prepared, and supporting ongoing earthquake research, we can build stronger, more resilient communities. When we work together, sharing knowledge, resources, and support, we can minimize the devastation these natural disasters can cause. Communities that invest in preparedness and resilience are better equipped to recover and rebuild, often emerging even stronger than before. So what can you do to protect yourself and your loved ones? It all starts with awareness and planning. Taking the time to learn about the specific risks in your area and discussing them with your family is a crucial first step. Start by having an emergency plan in place for your family. Make sure everyone knows what to do and where to meet after an earthquake. Practice your plan regularly so that it becomes second nature, especially for children who may be frightened or confused during an emergency. Know where to go and what to do during an earthquake. Teach everyone in your household the drop, cover, and hold on technique, and identify safe spots in each room, such as under sturdy tables or against interior walls, away from windows and heavy objects. Keep a disaster supply kit on hand with water, food, first aid supplies, flashlights, batteries, and other essentials. Your kit should be easy to access and ready to go at a moment's notice. Don't forget to include important documents, medications, and supplies for pets if you have them. Make sure your home is as earthquake-safe as possible. This might mean reinforcing your foundation, securing your water heater, or retrofitting older structures to meet modern safety standards. Even small improvements can make a big difference in protecting your property and your family. Secure heavy objects that could fall and cause injury. Fasten bookshelves, cabinets, and appliances to the wall, and place heavier items on lower shelves. Taking these precautions can help prevent injuries and damage during an earthquake. Consider having your home evaluated by a structural engineer to identify any potential weaknesses. A professional inspection can reveal vulnerabilities you might not notice and suggest practical solutions to make your home safer. Remember, knowledge is power, and being proactive can save lives. By understanding the science of earthquakes, supporting research, and taking practical steps to prepare, we can face these natural events with greater confidence and resilience. Every action you take, no matter how small, contributes to a safer, more prepared community. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe. Remember, resilience starts with you, and together we can build a future where communities thrive even in the face of